Today was really important. We had some great conversations today, lots of people from government, the regulators and companies on stage and in the audience, a lot of positivity about how we really energise these public markets, which is exactly what we wanted to set out to do. There's lots of food for thought to take forward for the QCA, and it's going to feed into our work programme, into our event programme over the coming weeks and months.
I was delighted to be here at the Quoted Companies Alliance today. There couldn't be a more important issue in our financial services sector than the health and success of our quoted companies.
I'm really enthusiastic to hear what changes we're making to the IPO market at the moment to make it more attractive for private businesses to make that step, so that I can bring that back to my clients. I was very interested to hear what the Minister said. I think it's very good to start an event with that. There was a lot of energy and genuine detail in what he was prescribing.
The atmosphere here has been amazing, very welcoming. I'm looking forward to the founder conversations to understand what drives them in terms of raising capital, how to raise that capital.
So the title Energising Public Markets has been an extraordinarily important issue facing financial services in particular. Public markets are the lifeblood of the UK economy. We feel the opportunity to re-galvanise and stop the decline and the de-equitisation that's taken place over the last few years is an issue that takes the most serious of importance. And it's great to see this conference take place to bring together the sort of panellists that we've had, the government speakers that we've had, the opposition speakers that we've had, the captains of industry that we've had, all talking collectively with the same level of passion and enthusiasm to make sure we get the right outcomes.
The big call for me today actually was retail is the detail. It's very important that we understand the ecosystem that we need to build in order for investor access, or private client investors as we kind of tend to think of them. So listening to the varied founders, listening to access to public markets, which is exceptionally important, but also listening to retail in the scope that we think about an investor and in the investor inclusion within financial markets was one of the big draws for me to attend today.
When I looked at the topics on the agenda for today, they looked very relevant. I think we all know we have issues in our capital markets today, and so I was intrigued to see what the speakers had to say about how they analyse those issues and how we're going to tackle them. So I've taken lots of notes from today's sessions, and I'm going to go back and discuss them with some of my fellow AIM board members, as I think that they could really benefit from hearing the analysis that's been applied today. I also want to explain to them and also to many other people in my network how impressed I was at the intent which is being shown to tackle the knotty issues that we've got in our capital markets, and I'm really encouraged by that. There's a lot to do, but I think we have some very serious people who are trying to do the right thing.
I come because it's our unique opportunity to connect with our fantastic members and to help them see, amongst all the drudgery of running businesses, all the kind of key threads and see the good work that we've been doing for them. I just coming into this forum, I always kind of meet a kind of vibrant group of individuals. It's our members actually that really kind of revitalise me, particularly hearing from them on a one-to-one basis. So I've kind of met many.
I think the key takeaways from today are that there's lots of goodwill, lots of positivity in this area. People recognise that change must happen, and there's lots of good things that are already in train, but we also must keep moving ahead. We must keep the momentum up. There's lots of things that also need changing to make sure that London is the best place for growth companies.